friendlies, and welcome back to my channel. This week is a sewing video. I've had this Hey Cut Sew pattern for a while and finally am able to make it. I like how easy to read their instructions are for cutting out the fabric, and I like saving paper by having the directions digitally. First up, I just trace all the pattern pieces onto my fabric. I never cut the pattern to the size I need because I prefer to keep all the sizes available in case I make more in the future. Before I start cutting the fabric, I just place a few pins in all the pieces so the material doesn't shift. I'm following the pattern directions step by step, so first up is pinning the two back pieces together. The material is very shifty, so I am extra careful. Then I just sew it together, give it a quick clip with my pinking shears, then iron the seam open. Next up, the whole front piece is pinned to the back piece. The pins go at the shoulders and along the side. Once again, give all the pinned areas a quick sew, clip with the pinking shears, and iron the seams open. This next part is the facing, which was tricky for me because it was a new technique. This material has a tendency to roll also, which made it a little tricky to put in place. With a little patience though, I figured it out. Next, I had to pin the facing to the tunic. This took a second for me to puzzle out also. I forgot to film sewing the facing in place, but just sew it along the bottom edge and then press the seam flat. Where we pick up next, I've turned the tunic right side out and I'm doing a roll hem with the facing, so there is a nice clean edge along the bottom of the tunic. It took some effort because my material was so slippery, but it turned out okay. Moving along, I match up the parts of the sleeve and sew them together. Each sleeve has 4 total parts, including the cuff. Keep in mind I'm pressing the seams open when prompted by the directions, but I'm sure you guys don't want to watch that over and over. When the sleeve is assembled, sew a gathering stitch along the top. Then it's time to pin it to the shirt. I struggled for a second, but remembered to turn the sleeve right side out and slip it inside the shirt to attach. Once both sleeves are on, it is time for the last part, the hood. Once again, I'm pinning in place, sewing, and pressing the seam open. We do one more rolling hem in this project, but once that is pinned and sewed in place, we can attach the hood. Attaching the hood was fairly straightforward. It just took a bit of effort to pin everything and gather the neckline. And voila! This is a medium, so I would definitely make the small size in the future because this is a little big for me. I do like how cozy it is though, and the material is really soft. Also, who can resist a big oversized hood? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye!